Hello everybody, this is Mantis Armwrestling. Hope everyone's having a good day. Today I want to tell you guys about a story that has to do with heavy grippers. About, what was it, 3 years ago? I think it was 3 years ago. I started getting obsessed with grip training, and I picked up a set of heavy grippers starting from 100s up to the 350s. I never got the 400s because I never expected to get to 400 with a small frame, but I don't know, I may get there eventually. What happened is I started off with what was a recommended amount of training. I would do somewhere between 5 to 15 reps, maybe a few sets every other day, and I tried to build up to where you could do about 15 reps or so without any type of significant damage or fatigue before I moved up to the next weight. That way it didn't tear me up too much and I could still do things and not have to risk damage, and give a little bit of time for the extensors to catch up, because the extensor work is I think it's a little bit slower than the flexor work. It takes a second for it to catch up so you don't blow your hand out. But what the story is about is me actually blowing my pinky out. I got a little overzealous. I was at the point where I could close the 250 about 5 to 10 times, no problems with a no set. And I was about to move up to the 300s and start working my way up there. But I had a certain day where I didn't move, but I went to California for a job, and my friend was there, and I don't know if it's because I was gripping the wheel for a really long time, or if I was super excited to be there to start this job, but my central nervous system was super fired up, and I was amped to show him the heavy grippers. So I picked up the 350, and I went to show him how damn near impossible it was. And for some reason, I was able to almost close it. I got it to within, I don't know what it was, maybe like a quarter and a half thickness from closing. And that made me super excited, because previously I've only been able to go just barely up to parallel or a little bit past parallel. So I cranked it down the rest of the way, and then I used my legs to help close my hand the last bit of the way. And I heard a pop. And it was the tendon for my pinky. And whenever I let go of the gripper, this pinky was stuck like this for a while. It took a couple days before I could straighten it out at all. And then for the longest time, I couldn't bend it past this. I could barely. There we go. I can get it close. Whereas my other hand, I have no problems doing that. My right was able to do that previously. So that damage happened from not listening to my body and being unreasonable just because I felt extra strong that day. I wanted to talk about this because there are certain times when you want to pull on the table when you're feeling really strong, but your body is still a little beat up from training or something that had previously happened. And even though your central nervous system is telling you can do it, sometimes your body can't always keep up with what your mind can tell you. The mind's a really powerful thing, and if you tell yourself you can do something, you can push past what your body tells you that you can't do. I hope everyone stays safe, trains reasonably, and doesn't sustain any injuries that will hold them back a little bit. I haven't been able to do much grip work training since. I've been trying to get the mobility and strength back into my hand for the last year or two. Barely able to flex the muscles on the side of my hand, which has been a real pain in the butt for arm wrestling. But it's coming back. It's getting there. This thing's dangerous. Nope. I don't even want to try it. Have a good one, everyone.